We've got 12 local teams here in the Valley that remain perfect this season, and 10 of those are featured in this week's edition of the WKBN Power Rankings. Let's start in Western Pennsylvania at number 10 with Reynolds. The Raiders enter our Power Rankings after 2 solid wins to start the season, and they're doing it with a dominant ground game. Senior running back Cole Toy looks unstoppable. He's averaging over 10 yards per carry this season. So far, Reynolds looks like the team to beat in Region 1. At number 9, Jackson Milton. The Blue Jays are making their first appearance in our Power Rankings, and they have earned it. Their win over Western Reserve last Friday was their first over the Blue Devils in 16 years. The Jays are 4-0 and averaging over 43 points per game. At number 8 this week, United, the Valley's highest scoring offense, posted their first shutout on defense last week. They rolled over Valley Christian 21-0, but now it gets real. United will finish the regular season against defending league champion Southern and undefeated Latonia, 2 very good teams. So this conference championship will be interesting. Moving up to number 7 this week, West Branch. The Warriors are 4-0 and averaging 43 points per game this season, and they didn't skip a beat with their backup quarterback in last week. Drew DeShields led them to a 37-20 victory over Carrollton, so now they're just 1 win away from a league title. At number 6, Hickory. The Hornets cruised past their rival Sharon last Friday night with quarterback Michael Henwood leading the way. He accounted for 6 touchdowns in their 32-point win over the Tigers. The rematch between those two, by the way, coming up in 3 weeks, could very well be our WKBN Game of the Week. Moving up 4 spots this week to number 5, Canfield. The Cardinals' resume looks pretty strong right now. That new Philadelphia team they beat just knocked off Steubenville last week. Sophomore quarterback Brock Lowry rushed for 145 yards and scored 3 times in their win against Dover. This week, the Cards will take on Cheney and finish up against Boardman. Our number 4 team in the Power Rankings, South Range. The Raiders beat up Jefferson 52-20 last week, and that's the second time this season they've scored more than 50 points in a game. Both South Range and Hubbard are 4-0 and sitting atop the Northeast 8 Conference. If they both can survive Week 5, those two will play for the league title in Week 6. At number 3 this week, Austintown Fitch. The Falcons remain perfect after an impressive win against Warren Harding in our WKBN Game of the Week. Todd Simon's 4th quarter 45-yard touchdown reception was the difference in that game, and they'll need more of him in coming weeks. The Falcons close out the regular season with 2 tough teams. They travel to Cleveland Benedictine this Friday and then finish at home against Steubenville. Moving up to number 2 this week, Wilmington. The Hounds are coming off that monster win against Farrell last Friday night, and there was no secret to the game plan. Wilmington ran the ball 55 times and finished with over 460 yards rushing against the 2-time defending state champs. They are, without question, the team to beat in Mercer County this season. And for the second straight week, our number 1 ranked team is Springfield. The Tigers are 4-0 and show no signs of slowing down. They just hung 62 points on Lowville last Friday night, and it could get even worse this week when they host winless Waterloo. Springfield is winning by an average of 37 points per game. That's the same margin of victory they had in this league last year when they made it all the way to the Division 6 state championship game. So Springfield is the number 1 team this week in our WKBN Power Rankings.